Zdravo, prisindetje. We are here in Macedonia. Took that 9.5-hour bus ride from Tirana to Skopje. But the first place I wanted to show you guys is a beautiful city called Tetovo, near the Albanian border, with my boy here, Ron.
That's me.
That's him.
Not the best tour guide, but the best he can get.
That's what we're gonna get here. We're also with his friend, Naeem, the man.
Hello.
And we are gonna show you what life is like here on the Macedonian-Albanian border. Let's do it. So for this adventure, Ron has very kindly sponsored his car. And we are at Aribate Babateke?
Yeah, you were close.
What is it? What is the name of it? Alebati Babateke.
Ara.
Ara.
Exactly.
All right, so where are we? What is it? What are we doing here?
I don't know, man. You said you want to come here. I'm kidding. So basically, this place is also very old. It's basically a monastery kind of thing. So.
Okay. But it's a Muslim monastery.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was thinking Christian monastery. Okay.
No,
but it's from the Ottomans.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys can still see there's a Turkish flag right here. Yeah. So.
This beautiful monastery, located in the center of Tetovo, was built in 1538 by the Ottomans. The Ottomans ruled over these lands for upwards of 500 years. But what's special about this particular monastery is that it's home to the Bektashi, or also called the Sufi Islamic people. This practice of the religion is also called Islamic mysticism and was a staple religious practice during the Ottoman Empire, which endures today.
So actually together we just had a bit of a religious learning experience. So we knew this was a Muslim kind of monastery, but actually this is a Sufist or Bektashist monastery, which comes from northern Iran, and it's known as the mystical version of Islam. So they have various traditions and traits about it that's kind of out of the ordinary. You want to add something?
Yeah. So basically, in this whole place, the dervish lives here. Also, there's
what's a dervish?
It's
like the head guy.
The head guy,
imam.
kind of like the imam of
Okay.
The sect. And here are places where they also pray. There's a kind of cemetery.
Right, so here you guys have the this Ottoman cemetery, Ottoman style.
Yeah.
You can tell because they have the little fezzes on top, kind of.
Yeah.
And then inside this is
the other dervish that died.
The dervishes who died inside. Okay.
The previous one.
Right.
Other fun fact is the same, I believe, also with some other religions. The dervish, basically the head guy, is not allowed to get married.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of the thought of the dervish should share the love with everyone else the same equally, and not with someone specifically. Ooh. So they're not allowed to get married.
It's cool.
And here we have pictures of different people that were here. So an American ambassador a couple of years ago, Philip Riker.
Okay.
So a French ambassador.
And so you can see that the dervish also dresses a bit differently, and I guess it just
from other
right
imams and stuff.
So here's
we just met this guy.
We met this guy, but he didn't want to be filmed because he was not dressed in the nines. So before we move on to the main mosque, this beautiful painted mosque of Tetovo that was built during the Ottoman time, you're probably this is Macedonia, why is everything so Albanian? There's an Albanian flag right behind me. So this is what I was saying in the What's Going On series about Albania, is that there are all these Albanian communities that live outside of the homeland, outside of the country. So you have all of this Ottoman history, but also very, very Albanian history, in Macedonia, in Montenegro, in the bordering countries, in Kosovo particularly, and in northern Greece. So they drew the lines, and there is the Albanian country, but there's also all these ethnic Albanians that have lived here for thousands and thousands of years, have spoken Albanian, have been Muslim, because a lot of Albanians are Muslim more traditionally than they were Christian, and then they converted to Muslim, to being Islamic. And so it is a bit confusing in this region. The lines don't really do justice to what's actually going on in each individual country, and in many ways they're quite arbitrary. So you find these pockets of different cultures in different sides of different countries. Like you found, like in the very kind of Greek village we visited in Albania. Interesting.
On the car ride over to our next destination, I thought it was the perfect opportunity to ask Ron about what it was like growing up in Tetovo, a smaller town in western Macedonia, which is actually 80% ethnically Albanian. He explained that this is an incredibly complicated topic. While he identifies as both Albanian and Macedonian, he also says that the Albanians from Albania are not exactly the same as the Albanians from Macedonia. There's a difference in culture, a difference in accent, and sometimes a just difference in understanding with each other. The Balkans are extremely complex, and this goes to further prove my point.
So now we're at one of the most important sites, probably the most important site you'll find in Tetovo. This is the
Painted Mosque.
Painted Mosque.
Yeah, or it's also called the Pasha's Mosque, based on the guy that built it, Abdurrahman Pasha. It's like, but it's mostly known as the Painted Mosque because from the shots, maybe you can see that it's like very painted inside.
Yeah.
And we have a few stories from the people that told us here that it's basically painted with eggs, around 50,000 eggs to actually paint it, and some blood, bird's blood, and something like that.
Bird's blood.
Yeah, pretty cool.
And then you wanted to show me this little part here too,
yes.
Yeah?
So basically the people that painted it were two sisters. It was basically colored and built in 1495 by two sisters, and then in World War II, I believe, it got burned in some parts of the mosque, and then Abdurrahman Pasha and someone else just like rebuilt it and like helped fix it. This is basically the graveyard of the two sisters.
These are the two sisters.
Yeah.
Do you know which one is which?
Of course not.
Of course not, but they're here.
But maybe someone that knows how to read Arabic can
probably tell us, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the names.
That's pretty cool. I've never seen that before, honestly, anywhere. Like to actually put the artists like right there. Exactly, the mosque, yeah. And then the sisters who built it.
Stepping foot into the Painted Mosque is an experience I soon won't forget. This place is absolutely unreal on the inside. Every inch, every centimeter of this place is painted with gold, with red, with blues. It's extravagant. This older gentleman, the caretaker of the mosque, explained to us that the dyes used in the paint in the mosque were actually made from natural products such as egg yolks, which made the yellow and the brown, as well as this beautiful maroon color that is made from the blood of various birds used during the Ottoman Empire. I've been in many mosques around the world, from the Ottoman Empire to Malaysia to Indonesia, but this by far was the most extravagant mosque I've ever been to, probably only rivaling the Sistine Chapel, which very clearly isn't a mosque, but, has that same sort of completely overarching artistic style. On the walls here you can find paintings of Mecca, paintings of the pilgrimage, paintings of birds and natural flora and fauna. It's just remarkable, and it's a place that if you go to Macedonia, you certainly cannot miss.
In this kind of old city center of Tetovo, you have the mosque over here, and then over here you have this Turkish style, Ottoman style hammam. Apparently they reconstructed the inside, so it's not even like that official anymore. But what a hammam is, it's like one of those old Turkish bathhouses where people would go in, steam themselves, saunas kind of situation, and they're really, really common all over the former Ottoman Empire. A lot of the cultures, they don't keep them up anymore, unfortunately. But in a lot of cities, you can find the ruins, remains, or relics of these old hammams. And so they always built the hammams along the river so that they could use the water as a source for the steam for the hammam, which is also quite cool. We're transitioning up the mountain now. We're going to a special restaurant
Yeah.
for traditional Albanian Macedonian food. And we picked up an extra Ron. Second Ron, and it's his birthday. How do you say happy birthday in Albanian? What? It's pretty magical up here, dude.
Yeah, and if it wasn't the weather like this, it would have been even better.
That's true.
I mean, it's cloudy because of snow. It's not bad.
It's like a fortress, man. Or like you took me to a fort.
It is.
So this restaurant's got everything. They've got some swans down here. It's built like it's like a chalet kind of, actually. They have like hand-carved animals. Woo!
They also have real animals, but because it's cold, they
Right.
put the tar inside.
So Ron says there's some wood. Not wood. There's some wolves up here.
There's
normally.
wood. Wow.
There's some wood, I know.
You don't say.
So we have to settle for. Look at that. Gazor. Skopje. So we're in the restaurant now. Super traditional. We've got a birthday feast, I think, and we got some really great background things in this restaurant. But here we got some food, which we've got some some white cheese. We've got Skopje salad, shopa, and what is that? That's probably hot, no? Peppers and cream. Look at that. Beautiful.
And we got rakia.
We have rakia.
Cheers.
Gazur. So now on the table we've got this beautiful bread. That is amazing looking bread. I was looking at it from over there. So good. What is this one?
That's just cream.
This is just cream. Is it kaimak?
Yeah, it's fine.
Kaimak. Beautiful.
You want some with the peppers?
Oh yeah, dude. Get me. Wow. Look at that. Skopje salad. Look at that. Albanian food is beautiful. Oh. Yeah? Oh yeah. Life of a piece of bread. Oh my god. Dude, you got like garlic butter on there too? Alright, we're gonna try this pepper now. I got it. Look at that, dude. Oh my god. So good. What's your favorite Albanian food? This? Right there? Kaimak? Kaimak and bread?
One of them.
What's your favorite Albanian food?
Grosh.
Grosh beans.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Albanian food?
Bet me mish.
Bet me mish?
Yeah.
So we have this white cheese, sheep's cheese. We have kaimak, which is like basically,
I don't know what
it's like
makes it
it's almost like bechamel. Look at that. And then we have the Skopje salad, which is covered in. Is it the same? Do you know if it's the same cheese?
Yeah, I believe
The same cheese.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
cheese there. Ridiculous. Show me. Ron, what do we got here?
Alright.
Tell me.
So we got mix of grilled meat.
Okay.
There's some.
Oh. Wow. Look at that. Wow, you guys are really not messing around. What is that? Oh my god. Wow. All right, so now what do we have?
All right. So this is a bit of a specialty. This is baked ribs
Okay.
with flea, or like they covered it in
Flea. It's like
bread.
thin bread.
Yeah. There's some cheese and
wow.
potatoes, and yeah. So this is actually baked.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, and then
Over
here we
we
have.
have just some grilled meat. There's a
Mix
mix
of
of
chicken.
sharp leskovica, which is minced meat.
Yeah.
With cheese inside. There's filet from. So there's steak and not the American style steak, but
Right.
there's steak and there's some chicken.
Chicken.
You guys don't mess around
Nope.
in Macedonia.
Like food. Yes.
It's crazy. A whole, like, we've already had like 3 pounds of cheese, and now we have like 5 pounds of meat. I like it. So first we're gonna try these ribs. I have to show you guys. It's unbelievable. And look how, it's ridiculous. Wow. All right, we're gonna go for the ribs. Freshly baked. They do this pie crust with flea, which is a thin dough. It smells absolutely unbelievable. So this is veal, baby cow. Let's try it. Oh, wow! Super tender, unbelievable. The fat is really nice and just like the essence of beef. So good. The top of this, the flea, they put garlic butter with some salt on top. Absolutely unbelievable. So good.
As the feasting continued, I reveled in the fact that this is really the reason why I travel. To meet friendly locals like Ron, who took me out to a city that I've never been to meet up with some of his friends who were more than welcoming, to sit down, to enjoy a meal, to share, to learn, to spend the day together. I really think this is the best part of traveling, the best part of being a digital nomad, and the best part that this world has to offer. So the boys are hitting a wall. We've had 5 pounds of meat. It's ridiculous. And cheese and everything. Albanian food's awesome. Tetovo has been awesome. Can only thank my glorious Albanian hosts. Cheers, guys. Cheers. Follow Mandaris.
Cheers with meat.
Careful. I think he just got meat on my backpack. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. If you don't, maybe I can convince you on the next one. Cheers from Macedonia.
Beautiful.